Alright. Welcome everybody. My name is Heinrich Jensen from Dream Gaming, and we are here at the Dream Mythic Masters Season 2. And we got the defending champion from Season 1 with me once again, Lasse. How are you tonight, man?
Hey, I'm doing great. Time trials are over by now. We finished 1.5 hours ago before I arrived here. Went pretty well. Unless someone did something crazy, we would remain top 1 seed.
Yeah, so right now we are having Jar from Radar working at the brackets and everything just to make sure that we got all the correct data. So we will announce the top 8 leaders in just like 15 minutes just to make sure we got all the data, so there's like not any dungeons coming in a bit too late. And it has been kind of hectic because I know you guys just did your last keys around 6:30. I know Herudra's team also was a bit late on the last keys, but everybody got the keys done in time. So that's pretty well. Yep. All right. So for this season 2, we have had a huge upgrade from season 1. Everybody who participated had access to tournament realms from the start of the season. We only had access for tournament realms for 2 weeks, so we had to have the whole event completed in 2 weeks, and that's like pretty tough on you guys. So you had to complete the time trials and then going straight into playoffs the next week. It would have been a bit better for you to have like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. But again, we're borrowing the servers from Blizzard, and they have other stuff to do as well, so they can't like be on us all the time. But we are so happy that Blizzard helped us out with this thing. So thank you once again to Blizzard. And again, for all of you guys who have participated as a team or just as a viewer, thank you so much for all the support. And without you guys, it was just been you guys stepping up, beating the keys and doing well. But here we are getting ready for the seeding, and that's like the main purpose for tonight. So the top 4 teams is gonna be listed in each group for the playoff brackets, and then we're gonna draw the final 4. I got them over here, and if nothing else change, then we're gonna see who the top 4 or the top 8 is. It's gonna be pretty awesome. And if we got any team captains from either of the top 4 teams in the chat, they can actually choose which one of these numbers here we are gonna draw for their competitor. And I know you got some nice competition going on, and I know that there's a team that you guys really want to go up against, but let's see how it actually is later. Once again, we have to thank all of our partners for this amazing tournament. Of course, Corsair bringing the heat with the prize pools and just being good guys supporting this event. They also supported the first event, this time once again, and helping out Dream Gaming down here at our esports studio here in Copenhagen in Rødovre. And it's also here where you can come down at the final days at the 1st of August, come down here, watch the finals going on, and just get a beer, have some fun. It's pretty good.
Yep.
All right, so Radar, we couldn't have done this without you as well. Thank you so much for helping out with the brackets, everything, just being good sports and just doing good for the esports community out there, which is just done by guys like us who really love World of Warcraft, so that's pretty good. Blizzard, of course, and of course MSI bringing in some much appreciated help for the giveaways for Save the Children, because during this event we are going to have a charity going on. We're going to support Save the Children. It's going to be we're going to have a pretty high goal at $10,000, and for each $1,000 we are going to collect, we're going to unlock a giveaway for you guys. And MSI has really brought the heat, the price, not the prize pool because it's not a prize pool, but they're really bringing in a lot of good stuff for you guys. So we're going to have the giveaway just before the grand finals on Saturday the 1st of August. So yeah, help us to help you to give back. So that's pretty good. And a new sponsor just came in. We're sitting in these lovely chairs from Noble Chairs, and Noble Chairs have decided to give one chair for one of the viewers during the stream. And on Thursday, we are going to tell you how you can participate, and we're going to draw that on Saturday. And Noble Chairs is going to send the chair straight to your home. And yeah, it's pretty good. We're sitting really smooth in these really lovely chairs. And you guys won chairs last year.
We did, yeah.
Is it still alive, your chair?
Mine is still alive. I think 3 out of 5 chairs are alive.
Okay, all right. So maybe you guys could win one more chair. We'll see about that.
Great.
Of course, we're going to announce what the actual prize pool is going to be for the tournament later tonight. All right. So again, Save the Children has done so much for the gaming community as well. And just as I said that, we already got $48 donation from Samuel. Let's get to the 10K. Really appreciate it, man. Just let's get the ball rolling. So 10K, it's a high number, I know that, but I'm pretty sure that we can get it. And Corsair as well just did a charity stream with Save the Children as well. So yeah, just more money for the kids, I guess. It's pretty good. All right. So talking about the event, last time we had Fem, Herudra and Madskillz with us tonight. Fem couldn't do it tonight because it is push week and he needed to stream and he needed to be hardcore pushing for rank 1. So this time we have Herudra and Madskillz with us, and we're gonna say hi to these lovely guys. So Herudra and Madskillz, good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hello. So Herudra, you just finished the last key in the time trials for your team. Was it intense?
It was actually quite down to earth and pretty relaxed here in the end. We had some internal struggles, so we were a bit up and down, but we ended on a good note, and just ran through a couple of keys at a not extreme pace, but at a decent pace that should qualify us.
Yeah, because I was like looking at the leaderboards around 7, and I was like, where are you guys? And I just wrote to you, and you were like, yeah, we're gonna do the key now, no rush. And so nice and easy.
Yep.
And we also know that you guys were also waiting, like, where are they gonna place, because there are some advantages to actually get to, how you gotta get seated in top 4 as well. So, but we'll talk a bit more about that later. So, Madskillz, you're still alive. Have you been playing the beta since we spoke last time?
No, never touched it.
Nah, I don't believe it.
I've been playing a lot. I've been playing a lot, too much, uploading videos every day.
Okay. Yeah, and if you guys out there don't know this guy, you can follow his YouTube channel. We're gonna link it in the chat as well. You're doing a lot of healing content, and I know as a former main healer, I watched a lot of your videos. I don't know if I learned anything, but I had a lot of fun watching the videos.
It's all entertainment. No, yeah. I focus all on the healers.
Yeah, exactly, and that's also pretty good. So, have you been following the time trials as well?
Yeah, I've been looking at the time trials and the times and things like that, and some really fast keys. I know you just mentioned that the corruption was increased here from the MDI levels, but like the competition is insane. It's really fun to see this kind of more competitions like this. I mentioned this last time, but legitimately I think it's really fun, and like I don't want to say it, like I didn't expect for the times to be this fast. It's crazy. So I think the playoffs and things like that are going to be really interesting.
Yeah, and talking about the playoffs, we have some insane keys prepared for you guys, and I'm really excited to to get started with the playoffs. But we got like a couple of days before it starts. But so you mentioned like the keys in the time trials were kind of fast, and like the main reason why it's faster, Herudra, why is that from the MDI time trials?
I mean, compared to the cups, not the global finals, we have sockets on every piece of our gear. We have, I think we have 104 corruption resistance at the moment. We are similar to what the corruption resistance is in live, compared to 50 that we had on in the cups of MDI, and then I think the neck level is from 80 to 90 now or something like that. So it's just like the items are the same, but all the like the stuff on top is just there now, which wasn't really on in time trials or in MBI.
Yeah, so there's definitely something to do with the corruption resistance as well, but also like getting the socket on every piece is just such a huge damage boost. And I also I have been watching a lot of you guys stream, and like from all the teams I've been looking into them, and everybody is just so aggressive, like doing these huge pulls. It's just so fun to see, especially when they pull it off.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
All right. So Lasse, we spoke a bit about what dungeon did you guys think would be like the hardest one. So what's your like take on this? We got Underrod, we got King's Rest, and we got Shrine, and I think it was you, Madskillz, who actually said that that it would be hard in Shrine of the Storm, because like one early misplay could turn everything.
Yeah, if you look at some of the MDI runs, there's a couple of 25, 30-minute runs where people completely messed up Shrine, and it can easily happen. But I see here that at least in the trials, is 15-minute runs, which is pretty insane, because I think a couple of the best runs in MDI were at that level were like 1920s. So like you mentioned, the corruption resistance really comes into play, but I see some really fast runs, and I was expecting, again, you saw the Resto Shaman in there, you saw the Holy Paladin in there, which was really fun. But it's all kind of light green everywhere. It's all the moon domination.
Yeah, so we really have to like do a shout out for like the other guys who didn't play a Mistweaver Monk because they stuck to it. And I think last time you said if you're comfortable on the healer class, just do it. But again, it's not like it's like the two hardest to play the Mistweaver. Where would you rank like the Mistweaver in Mythic Plus as how hard is it?
You press one button, it's a 1 minute cooldown. It's not really hard, to be honest. No, but generally speaking, I don't know how many people who run speed running Mistweaver Monk. I don't know how many people would consider it to be really hard spec. At the end of the day, Wade the Crane, 1 minute cooldown, 1.5 minutes if you're using mana tea, which probably you have to because you run out of mana. Wade the Crane is like 25,000 mana, which is insane. But in like Shadowlands, it's going to be a complete different playstyle. Like, I feel like if Shadowlands comes in right now, you would not see Mistweaver doing these speedruns because they're capping everything.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of I don't know, speedrunning, I don't think they're all that incredibly hard. Yeah.
Nah. What about you, Herudra? Like, are teams just like, are they just like not playing optimal if they're not choosing a Mistweaver in these kind of dungeons here?
Yes.
Nice.
I think you could make a case for it in. Actually, let me think. I think I pointed out on the 23rd that the damage component was a relevant aspect as well, right? I think in Underrod is completely unplayable without Mistweaver because you do some pulls in the Crackmore area that's completely unfeasible without without the Crane. I think King's Rest and Shrine to some degree. I mean, I don't think there's that much random damage going out in Shrine, not to the same extent at least as there is in Underrod, but I think you don't have the same necessity of Crane in the two other dungeons as you do in Underrod.
No. All right, so talking a bit about the team comp. So I heard a lot of guys saying out there that, even though that you are doing the rule with no spec stacking, you would just see the same comp like everywhere. And if we just like take a quick look, and you guys can follow it on Radar.io, we also have the link in our chat as well. If you guys are just looking here at So if you guys are going into Red IO, you can just take a look at the top 8 teams. It's the Hunter, it's the DK, and it's the Demon Hunter as well. So like on your team, Lasse, was it just we can't go any differently? You also played the mage as well, but like in Underrod.
In Underrod for us, because we talked about do we want to bring the mage in, it's really a relief on the 4 pillars on last boss. But the thing is that when you do the insanely huge pulls in Underrod that you want to do on the second boss, Crackmore and such, you need the trash to die ASAP. And these classes just have the most front-loaded burst and a good balance of damage, where the Hunter also brings a lot of single target.
Yeah.
And that was just the best comp to pick. Like there was no comparison in the other classes.
No, and once again, like if we were just taking a quick look at how it is right now, you actually got beaten by Anders in his team. I'm just like updating it here, and Herudra, you are down on 5th. In Underrod, is it also just because like one misstep and you need to pull back or something? Then you're just losing a lot of time. Did you guys like have any misplays in your final key here?
Our key was actually really clean, the last one we did, but we tried to do some really scary stuff for a long time, and then like really big pulls, and we just couldn't make it work with the time we had set off to it, so we just went like real defensive and went back to a strat we'd played in one of the MDI cups, and we managed to nail that. But it's quite a slow strategy, but we practiced it twice, and then we went 2 time trial keys and got pretty good runs both times. So we just kind of went for a safe strategy because that's all we need to qualify, and at this point that was like what we wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. So taking a look at the King's Rest dungeon here, so 19 minutes and 11 verges. Is that a fast key for a plus 19?
It's again, if you look at the MDI, this would have been one of the fastest keys, but it's not by as big of a margin as the Underrod. Underrod was like 12 minutes, which is like 3 minutes better than the best key in MDI. And one of the best keys for, and we talk about 19s, we're not talking about the grand final where it was 21s. Anything below 20 minutes is insane. Is really, really fast. So,
and once again, these guys have a bit better gear this time around, but still it's a fast key. And we're also taking a look, just top 3 here, like within like 10 seconds of each other. And I don't know if it was you or Herudra who said, this was our try. We actually had 3 deaths as well.
We had 2 deaths, So we would have been sub 19. I know Herudra did the most damage in his run as the tank, so that was quite impressive. He's a good Twilight Devastation gamer.
Twilight is nice. I like it a lot.
Skill involved. There's a lot of skill in Twilight.
Absolutely. Plug it on the 4 pillars and you're good.
Well, actually, we see a lot of diverse classes in the top 8. We have mages, warlocks, death knights, also a rogue. Obviously, hunter everywhere. But it's really diverse compared to the other places. Yeah.
So Herudra, you didn't bring like a mage for this dungeon. Any reason for sticking to the Death Knight? It's not bad. It's
no. We actually I can give you some insight why it actually is bad, but Mikkel is a Death Knight main. We played around with mage for quite a while, but in the end we just decided to go back to the DK because it was just a comfort pick. Frost Death Knight doesn't really flow that well in King's Risk because there's a lot of downtime, which Frost Death Knight hates a lot. But he still managed to pull decent numbers, and it was enough to get a decently good time.
Yeah. And Vergis bringing in a rogue here, like still getting top 7 here, or maybe it's more for you, Lasse. So bringing in a rogue here.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on this?
I don't think rogue is bad, but I don't think it's fitting for the King's Rest and these affixes. Because you just don't do a lot. You can do all the skips, you can do with either pillars if you choose to play any of them, or you can do it with a hunter or a eventually mage in this skip as well. So it's not needed in the same way that it was last season.
No.
But it's still viable, it's still fine, and I'm happy to see the Danish super squad here bring it out.
Yeah.
So
We got actually 2 teams as it is, like fully qualified.
Yeah.
So unless something has changed, we'll see about it. All right. So Virg, Shrine of the Storm. You said this dungeon could make it or break it for a team because like there's just one tiny screw up on any interrupts and it would be over. We see the top 7 teams here, like going with the same comp, and then we have like number 8 here with a mage in it. Like, what's your thoughts on again like Shrine? We're seeing 15 minutes to like 19 minutes runs here, Virgus.
Yeah, these are really fast runs compared to the thing. I guess like I mentioned before, Shrine is really unforgiving because you have multiple things to do. Like I mean, Shrine is probably if you put keys in retail right now, it's probably one of the most hated keys along with Siege of Brawlers probably. Alliance side. It just requires so much coordination. These teams are really good. Like you can see the times. They're not gonna miss an interrupt on the second boss. They're not gonna fail on the last boss. It's all about the healer's damage on the last boss as well. They're gonna probably do huge pulls. You know, they're gonna have all the obelisks and things like that. There's a big difference between, like, you know, when you're running MDI keys, you have 3 BM hunters and you have the ranged interrupts or lacking range interrupts. And a lot of the times people, they try to get rid of the spider obelisk because they won't have the interrupt for it. But I guess here right now, because you do have spec or you're not allowed spec stacking, you have a couple of melees, so you don't have that issue. So I guess they just nuke everything down.
Yeah, of course.
But again, I wish the rest of Shaman would have done better. I want something more than just a Mistweaver in these. Maybe if you play a non-Mistweaver healer, you get -2 minutes or something. You get a better time or something.
All right, so I just need to tell production that we might have an issue with the battery on our camera, but we'll see that later. But how many times would you guys go into like when he's facing Herudra on the last boss in Shrine?
We went in. We have 1 second phase. I suspect that every team here only goes in once. Otherwise, the times are really impressive because it's like adding a minute and a half every time you go in or so. Yeah. Or a minute at least.
Is that the same for you guys?
It's the same for us, but we did a different thing than Herudra. Herudra's team actually did a huge play where they pulled the boss into the pack you normally play in the intermission while you heal against the boss, the buff from the boss.
Oh yeah.
And then they just played everything together, and that's quite scary. We didn't want to do that. Not us, not for us.
Maybe it's because your tank doesn't trust the healer.
Or the healer doesn't trust the tank.
I wouldn't trust Divine.
All right. Some good banter going on here. But we just got confirmation that the teams, that the leaderboard is correct as it is right now. There's no more data flowing around out there, so they got everything they need for the top 8 teams, and we're going to reveal it in just a second. So teams that we also have to take a bit of notice on is like we got the guild from last season, Good Life, joined in, and they qualified for the playoffs. Unfortunately, they had 1 or 2 players going down today, so they couldn't complete the last 2 keys. They worked really hard on the last couple of days, and they were like, on Sunday they would like bring the heat. Apparently somebody couldn't make it. That's too bad.
I was hyped for them, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and also boys, really exciting team. Former Bird is the Word players had some problems today as well. Couldn't finish the last. They only need a shrine. They were like, I think they had like the first 2 keys done in like 38 minutes, so they could also have been up there as well. And then we have Hammerhigh. So Team Hammerhigh lost like 2 players just before the time trials, and then they got backup from another guy called Matthias from one of the other teams, and also Andrea. And Andrea is actually Gingy's girlfriend, and it could have been so much fun to have her competing in the playoffs, getting Mygo here, casting his own girlfriend, like that could be really fun actually. All right, and of course we had an all-girls team trying out as well here. So this was like a huge project for the 2 team captains here on the team as well. So they were really strict, only girls, and had to make it work and needed to find dedicated players. So yeah, I think that like rotated just at the last end, but they competed, and it's the shaman healer actually. Really nice and lovely girls here, but yeah, they competed. Maybe they're ready for Keystone Masters, because like competing in a tournament like this, that's just it's not the same as being on retail, doing a key like. But it's really nice to see a lot of different things going on here. All right, so let's go. I'm just gonna update it just one more time just to make sure. So number 1 seed in the tournament it's going to be Divine and 34. We got Pieces Ponies, we got Azerite Glues, which is Herudra's team, World Wine Gaming Ltd at the 4th spot here. Then we got Unethical, Quixis, Verda and Zelda, so Quixis Heroes on the 6th spot. OG Gangsters, let's go. And that's actually a team from your guild?
Yeah, that's some of our guild mates. Yep.
Yeah, so, and we're gonna draw it right now, so it could be fun if you actually drew these guys in the first round. And then we got Podcasts coming in at the 8th spot, and that's like our final, that's our playoff teams going into next week's tournament. So we got Divine, Pieces, we got Azerite, World Wine, Unethical, Quixie, OG Gangsters, and Cats. Pretty strong lineup here. And just looking at, so Bursting with Flavor just had like around like 5 minutes. Then they could have 4 minutes. It says right here, Beauty and Beast. And if we take a look down here, we got these guys like boys. We also got big damage. 2 really good time on the first keys. Shrine like plus 15. Yeah, maybe they could have done it actually if they ran a smooth shrine. But apparently we got no registration of the team, so too bad.
Shrine makes you enemies with your own team. That's how it is.
Apparently. All right, so that's it. So let's just say hi to the team. So again, we got Chriso and Divine and the 34 bringing the heat at the top level here. So Chriso, are you in the chat? Because we are getting ready to actually draw right now, and it didn't change. We just checked it just before. So we are gonna have...
Oh yeah, Chriso isn't in the chat. He's actually driving home. He was at his parents and played the last day of the...
Chriso is here. So Chriso...
Oh, he's not here.
Huh?
He's actually on his way home.
He's riding.
Oh, he is?
I'm right here.
You're texting while driving, dude. That's dangerous.
No, he pulled over. All right, so I got the 4 teams right here. I'm not gonna show you, but they're right here, right?
Yeah, I'll see.
Yeah. Magic, poof, they're gone. And we are gonna make you say which one of these cards you want to have to play against in the first round. And let me just check here really quick, because maybe they updated it already with playoff brackets.
Nope.
Nah, he's still working on it, but we're gonna have the playoff brackets sorted later tonight, okay? All right. So, Chriso, we got, I don't know if you can see it here, but we got number 1, number 2.
We can just hold them up, yeah.
We got number 3 and number 4. So 1, 2,
3, 4.
Let's go. So Chriso, which one do you pick as your first enemy of the playoffs? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Whoa, really?
Oh.
It's gonna be Podcasts. So Podcasts is up against Divine and the 34. It's gonna be a fun match. It's gonna be a cat fight till the end. And you guys are gonna be playing after or next Thursday, and we're gonna talk about the schedule later.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so second seed, it was Pieces. I don't know if anyone from Pieces is in the chat. Do we got like Andrew or some of the other guys? I think Splat is on the team as well.
Splat is there.
Splat, I'm here. So Mr. Splat, we got 1,
2, and 3.
So who do you pick as your enemy?
Ooh.
3.
And that is Quixie's Heroes, or in Danish, Quixie's Hverdagshelte.
That's it. So you are up against a full Danish team here. It's gonna be tough, I gotta say that. So these guys don't mess around. All right, let's go. Yeah, Muddy, let's go. It's gonna be so much fun to actually
I feel like Muddy is gonna win this one.
All right, so then we got these two. We got Herudra. I don't know if you're the team captain, but do you want to pick?
I can have the honor.
All right, so number 1.
And number 2?
Let me get number 2.
That is OG Gangsters.
OG Gangsters, so up against Lasse's guildmates. Pretty strong lineup as well, so it's not gonna be easy for either of these teams. Not even you, Mr. Lasse.
I mean, tough first round as well.
Yeah, as well. So, but again, it's a double elimination. You can just have some more matches to go on, and then of course we got the last team, World Wine Gaming. So you are up against the one to pick number 1 or number 1. I don't know if you're in the chat. Anyone from World Wine here?
Any World Waners in the chat?
Yeah, that's all of us.
That's all of us.
Go 1. So you're up against Unethical, and we are also making sure everybody is up to date. And we are gonna update the brackets on Radar.io as just when we're done with the stream, so you can follow it there. It's gonna be fun to see the final matches here. I'm really excited for it.
Same.
And and we placed it so the first seed was dropped down in the 4th match, so you can't reach each other until the upper bracket final. So yeah, so much quality in these games. Like last season, there was also a high some teams with high quality, but we just needed some teams. So of course there were some teams who were just in it for the fun. But right now we got 8 really strong teams getting ready to go nuts, and we're gonna start the playoffs on Thursday, and we're gonna have the complete schedule after this stream. So you can actually look at the schedule just down below here, and that's like our wish schedule. But I just need to confirm with all the team captains that they can actually play during that time. But we'll see about it after this one. All right, so that's the seeding. Herudra, how are you feeling? Strong first match?
I mean, I sniped a 7th seed. I guess I can't be too unhappy with that.
No.
But yeah, I mean, there's a total of like 9 minutes or so, something like that, between the two teams, like our team and their team in qualification. So like 1 wipe in any dungeon will be the difference. Like will make us even, right? So
yeah.
So I mean, I'm quite happy with what I hit, but even then, there's no walkover teams in the bracket this time around. So
no, exactly. And Mr. Pinky just got a cheer for us for 100 bits. Thank you so much. It really supports the stream and the tournament. So thank you so much for it. And all of you who have subscribed to Dream Gaming, thank you so much. And of course, all of the donation coming in for Save the Children. It's going to be awesome during the playoffs, and just to see how many giveaways we can actually unlock from MSI. It's pretty good giveaways as well. So, all right. So you guys are up against Podcasts, and just like Herudra just said, like it's number 8 seed here in the top 8 as well, but just 1 wipe, man, and you're done. And we saw it actually last year with you and wiping as
we had
intended.
a very intense
1
final.
wipe in freehold, and you were done. That's it.
I think we won freehold, but we lost. I remember we lost Underrod at least.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about in the plains.
Oh yeah. We lost there.
We're not talking about that.
We lost there.
All right. Yeah. So Podcasts. Do you know anything about these guys?
I mean, the easy way to say is that I know they're gonna lose.
Oh, the
Sorry.
confidence is here. So maybe this is the run where Chriso is bringing in the Holy Priest.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah, so just an announcement. So last time we talked a bit about bringing in Chriso on a Holy Priest, because like there was not like too much love for the Holy Priest. And when he got home, he's made a Holy Priest.
He did.
Yeah.
And we've never seen a since.
No. Holy Priest, let's go. All right, and we also got Julie Deadly Pie, who is going to be casting during the playoffs as well in the chat. And she was like a former Holy Priest, so let's see some priest love, Chriso. Let's bring it. And Quix is gonna be bringing a Windwalker, by the way.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right.
That's big hype. Big
hype. So again, Virgis, so for the playoffs, we wanted to make it all about damage. We wanted to be fun dungeons. We wanted to be all about the speed and big pools, like what teams could bring the risk at the highest, like how big of a pool could you do? And talking about the playoff dungeons as well, we of course we're gonna have the main three from the time trials, like these three here, and then we're gonna have Waycrest Manor, Junkyard, and Freehold. And Freehold is with Reaping and a lot of damage. So which one of these are you expecting to like be the most fun to watch?
I mean, I actually genuinely like Waycrest. It's actually one of my favorite dungeons in live. I don't know why, I just really like the whole vibe of it. And in terms of healing, it requires a lot of healing, but it's all gonna be Mistweavers for this. I just don't see anyone else squeezing in. Like Waycrest has huge pulls, like they're massive pulls. Even on Tyrannical Week, previous healing affix doesn't matter. You pop your Way of the Crane, that's gonna do 200k HPS. I don't know, 100k DPS. Like it's just insane. Like the problem with the Mistweaver thing is that it's just scales with bigger pulls. So the bigger pull you do, the more healing you're going to do. So it doesn't matter. So I just see like genuinely I love Waycrest, so I'm looking forward to that one.
And Mr. Cat in the chat is saying it's a fire pull dungeon. I don't know if I agree with this, but
make it 4.
4 at max.
All right. So you talked about last time like the Paladin being the strongest healer DPS wise. Do you expect us to see the power of the Paladin in either of these dungeons, or are everybody just gonna stick to the Windwalker, unless your name is Chriso and you're bringing a Holy Priest?
Holy Priest is the best healer. They're sleeping on it. You can put out a solid 10k DPS. Genuinely only Mistweavers on this one. Waycrest is great for Mistweavers. Huge pulls. Junkyard is going to be the fortified teaming, huge pulls on Junkyard as well. He's probably going to see unholy DKs in those as well. Then what's the last one? Freehold, fortified Rage and Quaking and Reaping. Again, with Reaping, what is it? Every 20% you get this huge mobs coming at you. I just don't see anyone playing anything other than Mistweaver for these. Like these are all the 3 dungeons that you pick are like 4 or 5 pull dungeons. Like it's insane how much AoE there's going to be here.
Yeah. But also a lot of risk, right? So doing a huge pull over nuking as a DK and you just did.
Oh yeah, I mean the fun thing about Reaping and only having 1 DK is that you have your pop when you do a big pull into, let's say, a boss, and then you get the Reaping Wave, and then you don't have as much damage. So it's a bit more spicy. Obviously, the Reaping Wave is easier to kill, but it's a bit spicy and a ton of fun for anyone but the tank.
Yeah.
one TD proc and Reaping is gone, right?
Yeah.
Probably the small ones, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So talking about Junkyard. So when I proposed these dungeons for Piano from Blizzard, he said, Junkyard? We didn't even see that in the MDI because all the teams banned it. When I spoke with you, you also said, the Binefield, he hates that dungeon. So I don't know, Herudra, what's your thoughts on Junkyard?
So I think the primary reason it wasn't picked in the MDI finals was that the affixes were either explosive or bolstering. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was one of the two, which kind of kept teams away from it. Personally, I think it is. Well, I'm gonna claim now that we are gonna be pretty good at it because we had a lot of practice in it previously with the 4 of the people on my team. And I think we had a really good path, so I enjoy playing it. But I will say that there are some mechanics in there that feel a bit that feel silly when you die to them. In particularly there's the huge shockwave from the bullies that can be very difficult to see which direction they are, in which direction they're shot, and it essentially one-shots anyone hit by it, except for maybe the tank. So there are some things that are a bit silly in there that you can die to, but yeah, overall it's similar to the other two. It's a really fast dungeon with huge pulls, and yeah, we're gonna see the Unholy Death Knight shine.
Once again. What about an Unholy Death Knight and a Frost Death Knight?
I mean, it's not out of the question for sure. You bring the Honda. You bring Honda and Unholy for sure. I would say that every team is most likely gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then yeah, sure. Frost is not out of the question, I'd say. But yeah, Mage and Demon Hunter are probably the two go-to, similar to what we have seen already. But
yeah,
I think there are other classes that could flourish in that environment where you can chain pulls a bit more into each other.
Yeah, all right. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to actually see. What about you? Are you gonna convince Divine? Okay, you just need to play this.
You need to what? Sorry.
He needs to play Junkyard, even though that he.
I mean, actually, after his spoke, he was like, I mean, I don't think I minded that much, but he said being a melee DPS in Junkyard is really harsh. And I'm kind of scared to play. I'm probably gonna play Demon Hunter maybe. So I'm kind of scared about that because there is a lot of, as Herudra said, stupid mechanics that you can just die to like straight up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe it's gonna end up being me who hates it and not him. We'll take it from there, I think.
Yeah. And of course, we also got Splat in the playoffs as well, and he's like known as a warlock, so maybe he's gonna shine in there. I don't know if you would bring him.
Probably not in Junkyard now. I don't think so.
We'll see about it. All right. So that's it for the playoffs, and we can just take a quick look. I know Red Ido just updated it, so you can actually see the first round here. Where is the top teams going? And we just draw their opponents, and we're gonna update it after the stream. So once again, the hardest dungeon, or like the dungeon you wouldn't like to play, Virtus. Which one is this?
Out of the tree.
Out of the six actually. So we got Underrod, King's Rest, Shrine, and these three: Waycrest, Junkyard, and Freehold.
I don't like King's Rest. I'll say it all the time. I don't like King's Rest. Like I mentioned, Shrine can be painful. I don't know. I like Junkyard. People keep saying, like, I feel Junkyard can genuinely be like sub 10 rune. Like the best rune I think in MDI was like 12 minutes.
Wow.
I'm expecting like this could be like a really fast key, and it could be really fun to watch.
Yeah.
But out of the keys, I just don't like King's Rest generally. I just find it boring, just the linear pattern of it.
Yeah.
I think it would be King's Rest. And
I will not like ask either you or Herudra about this, because there's some tactics going into the playoffs, because we got a ban phase, we got a pick phase, so I wouldn't spoil it here. All right, so talking about the prize pool, guys, so we postponed it a bit like last time, so we finally got the main deal done with Corsair. So for the prize pools, if you are placed number 1, we are gonna give you Shadowlands Epic Edition and 20 euros for the Battle.net launcher. We're also gonna give you some Corsair stuff, and looking here, we're gonna give you this lovely headset here, the Virtus Pro RGB wireless lovely headset. We used it last time for casting as well. I'm really in love with this. It also looks really nice. So whenever you bring in a Tinder date or something, she's just oh, look at my headset.
Damn.
All right, and then you are gonna get this, the Scimitar RGB Elite mouse. It's Corsair's role-playing gaming mouse. So a lot of keys on the side. I don't know if any of you are using it. Mainly heard that healers are using it. I don't know, Virgis, are you using mouse like this?
Something similar. The many button mouse on the side is like, I think it's really, really good for healers. I genuinely believe like it really helps you out and makes you a better healer with the keybinds.
Yeah. It takes a while like to get used to, but once you learned it, I know a lot of arena players use it as well.
Yep.
So, all right, and then number 1 is also gonna get, not this.
Not this.
Where is it?
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, sorry. It actually is this. Sorry, my bad. You're gonna get this mouse pad as well from Corsair. Lovely, lovely mouse pad as well. So you're gonna get this one for 190 euros as well. You're gonna get this for 90, and then this for 24. You're gonna get Shadowlands Epic Edition. You're gonna get 20 euro Blizzard Balance. So lots of stuff to play for. And if you win the giveaway during the stream for the lovely Noble Chair as well, you're looking at a huge prize though. Yeah. All right, so the second place is gonna get the Steam Scale Incinerator. So that's a mount from the Blizzard store right now, and then you're gonna get 20 euro for a Blizzard Balance. And then you're gonna get this lovely headset here. You're gonna get the Void RGB Elite. It's also a very good headset. We actually have it here as our main headset in our gaming center in Copenhagen. So never got a complaint on it. It's really nice. It's comfortable on the ears. So you're gonna get a copy of that. And the number 3 is gonna get this lovely mouse. So at third place, you're gonna get the mouse as well. So, and only 20 euros, not any mounts, not any Shadowlands Epic Edition or something. So getting third place is also a big thing here. So there's something to play for when you are going into lower brackets. So just taking a quick look at all of these lovely prizes here. So what's your thought, Lasse?
The headset is dope, like straight up.
Yes.
And I tried it.
We actually got it right here.
Oh yeah, actually I can bring this one forth, yeah. We have a pair right here, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really nice. Like
really, really lovely here.
It's beautiful as well. Also think the mouse pad looks very great.
Yeah.
Also the mouse is also always great to have a new mouse. Especially an MMO mouse, like an RPG mouse. I have one similar as well, but you never know when you might break it when you play League of Legends or something like that. So yeah.
All right, so Phobiac uses best mouse for World of Warcraft. So Phobiac, he is the Spanish caster who is gonna cover DMM Season 2 in Spanish. So a lot of love for him and the Spanish community. They also got a Spanish team in the tournament, but they sadly didn't make it though. So fell to the power of the Danes, I guess. So we got 2 Danish teams in here, so we were really excited for this. So what about you, Herudra? Taking a look at the prizes, are you okay with this?
I mean, yeah, it looks good. It looks like we should be striving for first place.
Yeah.
Second versus third place seemed a bit similar, but yeah, I guess second place is just that in-game mount on top. So yeah, first place is definitely what you want to end up as, because those prizes were really nice. The headset looked really sick.
Yeah, the headset here is really, really awesome though. But again, second and third place, it actually depends on what you need. So
yeah, of course.
And what about you, Virgis? Are you sad that you didn't join the tournament? Because last year you got third. You could have gotten a new mouse, man.
Dude, I need a new headset.
Oh, you need a new headset?
Broken. This is old. I need it.
Okay.
And
maybe
same with the mount.
Oh yeah, you always need a mount.
Always.
Always. All right. So that's it for you guys. So we have making the draws. Everybody is satisfied with, or maybe not satisfied. We got some action. We got the heat going into next week with the playoffs. Any last words from either of you guys? Herudra, last words?
I'm just looking forward to getting to play the tournament. Hoping to hang out over there at the venue and probably getting to cast a game here and there.
Oh, that would be lovely.
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that you're not just gonna fly straight to the finals like you did last time.
We're gonna try.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and Virgis, any last words? So, from the beta side of World of Warcraft.
I just want to wish everyone good luck, and I'm really happy to see this tournament going ahead, and just really impressed by the quality of players and the times. So I wish everyone good luck, and I wish I could compete and get the headset. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, or you could just fix your passport and come here and cast, and I'll give you the headset.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love to do that.
All right, but maybe for season 3, who knows? All right, so once again, thank you guys for being here, and good luck with the tournament, and hope you have a blast in Shadowlands beta as it is right now. Mr. I don't know if you muted your headset. But
oh yeah, no. I'll be playing. I don't want to talk about the beta. I want to forget about it.
All right. Well, thank you for joining tonight, you guys. It was lovely to have you here once again. All right, so saying goodbye to these lovely gents, we are gonna round out the stream. So we made the draws. The playoffs is happening next Thursday. I'm gonna talk to all of the team captains just after this stream, and we're gonna make sure that everybody can play at during the specific times. The schedule you can see under our stream is actually just our wish list. We hope everybody can play at either of these times. We'll see about it because people have work, people have IRL life, so we'll see about it. Hopefully. And are you excited?
I am so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun again.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see you guys bringing the heat in Freehold.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be a one-pull dungeon. No, it's not. No, it's not.
All right.
That's going to be fun.
Chris, I'm really looking forward to see when you're going to bring out the Holy Priest. It's gonna be fun though. All right. So once again, thank you for all the sponsors, Corsair, MSI, Raid.io. Huge thank to you guys. Without you, we couldn't have done this. Again, thanks to Blizzard. Thanks to all of the Facebook communities out there who have helped, all the Danish Facebook groups, and also, of course, the big Facebook group for World of Warcraft EU. It's just amazing to have your support as well. And thanks to all the players who participated and tried out for this tournament. I know a lot of you guys never been in a tournament like this before, and hope you had a lot of fun. I know maybe Keystone Masters is gonna come back just before BFA, or not BFA, before Shadowlands. Yeah, so maybe you can try your luck there as well. So it has been so much fun so far. We have a lot of work going into the upcoming week here, and we just need to make sure everybody's ready. We're just so excited. And if you want to win these lovely noble chairs, follow the stream on Thursday. We're gonna tell you exactly what to do. Every time you donate, every time we reach $1,000, we're gonna give a giveaway away from MSI and Corsair as well. So you already seen the prices so far, and I guarantee you, the prices from the charity it's not to be taken lightly. It's some awesome giveaways. So that's it. Thank you for tonight. And any last words from you?
Can I give a shout out?
Do it.
So shout out to Stole It John, a John you can trust. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. We're gonna send the stream away now. So thank you for tonight. See you next week. Bye.